Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I am Chris the Shriner Dog.
Shrine Family Videos.
And we are here in American Fork, Utah for the day of June 8th, 2025 for a Sunday, recording this in advance. And if you've been following my channel for any period of time, you would have known that recently I've actually filmed this abandoned Arby's right by the Walmart over there. But I wanted to actually show some announce something here. You can still see that it's still pretty closed up and everything falling apart. The screen is still on, you can still kind of see it. This is welcome to Arby's. But we are going to come down here, and I'm kind of excited about this. Well, I want to say prior to 2009, before my wife and I moved here to Utah, Jack in the Box had completely left the state of Utah. I'm not exactly sure what happened or why that happened, but within the last couple of years, they started making a comeback. A lot of the locations are in Salt Lake, Ogden, on north. And I'm kind of happy to announce that now they're coming back to Utah County. American Fork is only about a 10-minute drive from where I live. Actually, at least this location, it looks like they're going to be coming back. Opening soonish, don't know when, but then again, this could also be kind of a very dangerous thing for me. Not really, because I can't eat a whole burger in one sitting. But I actually love the Jack in the Box breakfast menu. So good, especially the extreme sausage sandwich. So I'm just excited that they are at least repurposing the building. No word yet. I don't think they're going to demolish it. I have no idea. I don't think they're going to be doing that. I kind of hope not. I kind of hope they just reuse the building, just kind of like gut it, clean everything up, do what they need to do to fix it all up. So we're going to go ahead and today's going to be one of those days where we're just going to be like doing like random videos, random recordings to post, but all new video footage is going to be used today. I just don't know exactly what we're going to be using it though. Alright, I don't know if you can see it on a sign, but where it says the Voss and the Joannes, we're at the American Fork Center, so we're in American Fork, Utah, still. A few miles up the road from that Arby's we were just at. And like I just said, I just named off one of the two stores in the same shopping complex. First one right here is Joanne's. And then on the opposite side of Dollar Tree over there, there is an old Big Lots store. I did not get to film it in time because they used to have a big old huge Big Lots label scar there, but they have since painted over it. Both Joanne and Big Lots have gone under, but I also heard some rumors that Big Lots will be making a return here shortly. Some people, I guess someone had bought out the store name or whatever, and they're not closing all the stores, they're only closing some of them, or most of them, and keeping some of them open. But let's go ahead and go check out this Joanne's. Alright, so we're coming up to the front door to a few of these orange signs. There are 4 of them here and a couple more over there. They all say the same thing. Joanne's stores that are still open. Draper is about 15-20 minutes north of here, and Spanish Fork is about 15-20 minutes south of here, so in the opposite direction. I doubt that they're still open, but looking here you can still see some of the remnants of Joanne's here, especially the signs off to the side. Some of the shelvings. I remember going to Joanne's a few times. My wife used to be really into crafting. Not so much anymore, but I remember going to a Joanne's a lot when I was a kid with my mom, because my mom is a big time crafter. Some of the cash register drawers, keyboards, fans, shopping carts in there. I mean, I wasn't much of a fan of crafting. I wasn't too much of a fan of Joanne's. But I still hate to see places like this close and shutter, you know. But it's the times in which we live in, you know. Can't really, over here, I can't really look down the aisle this way because it's put up by like a little cork board. So I can't really look down that aisle over there. But we can always go down this way and look at the other side of the building. And that's where we're going to head off right now. Okay, here's the front of the store. So maybe I lied. Well, I didn't really lie. It's not really a lie. I don't really know that. But, well, Still don't recommend taking these, but looks like these are just sitting down here for curbside pickup for Dollar Tree. I'm assuming these are the two spots that they were. But this was the window that I was going to try to go poke my GoPro over. But obviously, as you can see, it looks like it's about 9-10 feet tall. And I definitely can't pick that up. I can't reach up there. I'm 5'7" myself, so I definitely cannot reach that. Still got the signage outside. Let's go over here and go check it out. Front signage for Joann's, and as you can see, well, with the exception of the Joann's and the Big Lots buildings that are spots that are closed, the rest of the complex is actually still in use for various different stores. And well, maybe except for that one little storefront that's between Dollar Tree and the old Big Lots over there, maybe with the exception of that, but I don't know what that used to be at all. Anyways, just going down to check out the Big Lots down there. Should probably I also document this one. I'm starting here at the beaches. Got American Fork Physical Therapy, and right next to that, at the corner of the building, is Vasa Fitness. And I think it used to be a Gold's Gym. Okay, like I was saying, there's a Joann's in there. And here we are at the Big Lots. And looking at it right now, you can kind of see the label scarring out the Big Lots. But if you can't tell that used to be a Big Lots, here's my proof. Little shopping rack with the Big Lots logo there. And also one over there. We're going to go over here. This location, like the rest of the Big Lots locations, are closed up with the rest of them. So we're gonna go ahead and see how we're gonna go ahead and put the camera up to the windows and see what we can record. So I did just test this door because I thought that inside door was open. I wanted to see if this door actually opened and is actually locked. So I'm not gonna break in. But here's my proof. That's my proof. So I'm not gonna try to break in there at all. Let's go ahead and over here. Check it out. You can see all the scarring from where all the shelves used to be, and I think this is where some of the registers used to be, right here by the front. Restrooms there in the back. You can see the big old restroom sign. Oh, and even just noticed that the TV screen. You can probably see that TV screen off to the right a little bit, right by the doors, or right by where the doors are. Looks like it's still on. Recording security. So, just in case they wanted to record anything on this, that's that. You know, this little part right here is just blacked out. This is all still blacked out. Over here. Look at this end. I'm assuming that those doors swing open, swinging doors. That's where the warehouse was, where they stocked everything, where they accepted the warehouse shipments. Let's go to the other end. I'll walk over there and stop recording and walk on over there. I think this right here is, well, this is the exit. You come through the registers, you go out this door. You can tell because you get the little scanners right here. One of them is off the pedestal, not the one close to me, but you can see the one on the opposite side of the doors. Looks like it was just taking out the pedestal. I don't know if that was people going in to record urbex areas, or if that happened when they were closing, someone bumped into it. I don't know. I didn't do it, had nothing to do with it, and I'm proud to say that. And that's actually where I just was, right there, filming through there. Right here, blacked out windows again. Just like on the other end of the building. More blacked out windows, black out. And it's actually blacked out all the way to the end. That's all good, that's okay. All right, so we have the Big Lots right there. Right next door, we got Weight Watchers, Raven. Not sure what Raven is. I think it's a gym. Looks like it, but it looks of it. I'm not gonna film there. And then we got this place. I think it was a cosmetology place because, well, actually it looks like it's all in one store. The entrance is over there, and then looking in, right here, cosmetology. I actually don't even know if this side of the store is actually open. I don't think it is because, well, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know if this is like a beauty school or not. I have no idea. Oh, it is. It's all one place. It's all one store. So yeah, this place isn't closed. This looks like it's a different storefront, but it belongs to the Forum Academy. So this is all one storefront. So that's not closed like I thought it was. So my mistake. And looking out away from the building, you see Mount Timpanogos right now, right there. Still got a little bit of snow over there, up there, but it looks like it's gonna be gone before the end of the month. And I'm not sure what that mountain is over there, but I know that's about American Fork Canyon, one of the many canyons passes you can drive through. Got some snow up there still.
Hey everybody. Everybody watching has to subscribe. Subscribing is cool. Thanks.